Anyway, here you go. And then last question, Pam Gautreau. What was it like growing up with two deaf parents?
That's Tasha, that's Steph. Let's go ahead and fill in the rest. We're gonna eat a little, prank a little. Our story time is the best. Have you LOL when you click play? No, this ain't no clickbait.
All right, today you guys, I have shrimp corn. I'm sorry, no corn because I didn't feel like making it. It was too late. Shrimp, sausage, and potatoes. Y'all already know how I do. And I'm drinking this Arizona fruit punch. Today's topic is gonna be, I'm trying to get into this, y'all, because I'm hungry. And today's topic is gonna be more of the Q&A questions you guys asked. So, I'm just ready. Now, I made this like, y'all can see, it's like too much and I can't even like really do anything with it. So I'm gonna drop, ooh, let me take this out because that's annoying. Drop some shrimp out so I can get to everything else. I'm using chopsticks because this stuff is hot. And I don't have to dip my finger in it. This is going to be messy and good. First, I'm going to suck on a shrimp because I love the way it looks when other people do it. I'm sorry, that's loud. You know what? Give me a second. All right, now let me get. This is delicious. This is delicious. Ooh, I guess I can put that over there. I'm gonna start right at it, y'all, with my shrimp, potato. Now, everybody was telling me, Tasha, dig a hole in your potato and make it. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to get a hole in there. It's so good. I made this sauce previously and just had it sitting in the refrigerator. And today I just added some onions and some more lemon juice to it. Here goes some onions. I'm gonna show y'all the potato. Don't trip, don't trip. So this is a mixture of earth balance and butter because I don't know why, it just is. There you go. You see the onion? So good. I don't know. I just want to dip my finger in it. I don't even know why. Okay. So now I'm just gonna give me a piece of shrimp. Y'all be mad at me because I don't eat the ends of the shrimp, but I'm just scared. You know, I don't like you know what I don't like. I love the sausage so much. I know Stephanie probably gonna put some kind of caption about my sausage thing, but it is what it is. Woo! Ooh, come here. Okay, runaway potato. It's so good. It's so lemony because I put another whole lemon in it. So good, y'all. For the videos. So, oops, sorry y'all if I hurt your ears. This is so good, y'all. I was really craving this today. Really. So since this is not going to be a long video, I'm going to get into the questions because y'all know how I answer questions. I start and then stick a whole potato in my mouth. Take 10 minutes to answer a question. So tell me if you guys don't like when I do this, like when I try to offer you some, because you know you really can't taste it. Anyway, here you go. It's not drenched enough though. It's not gluttonous enough for me. Oh, my finger is burnt. Stephanie over there licking her lips, y'all. You hungry again, babe? Okay. First question. It's from A Touch of Love. Shout out to A Touch of Love. They have a channel. It's Mama Love and Baby Love. Watch them. How would you feel if Elijah chose to pursue a relationship with his biological father? I would be fine with it. It's not my business. It's not my place to tell a person, no matter who they are, what they can or cannot do with someone they're related to. Now, if he was a bad guy and was doing random things, then I would have an issue. But that's Elijah's biological father. If he wants to pursue a relationship, I'm all for it. Next question. Joey, can you talk about how you do or don't fit into the gay community? I feel like I don't. That's what he said. He feel like he doesn't. Me personally, I don't feel like I do or don't, but I don't know if I fit in with the community either. I just fit in with my own community, you know, to be honest. I feel like we shouldn't try to fit in anywhere. Maybe it's the people around you that don't fit into you, and you need to look at those people. That's it. That's my opinion. Okay, so wow. Is this doing too much, y'all? Is it doing too much? I think so. I think this is doing a lot. But I'm gonna go on and try it. Don't try that at home. Next question is from Lisa. How do you deal with criticism about being a stud in high school and afraid to dress how I want? Oh, she's in high school and she's afraid to dress how she wants. You have to live for you, basically. You have to live for you and not worry about anybody else, because if you live for somebody else, if you live for what people are gonna think of you or talk about, I mean, they're gonna think what they think anyway. You are a stud, you are a lesbian, and that's how you want to dress. So regardless, it's gonna come up at some point in your life. You might as well deal with it now at a young age, so by the time you're an adult, you've already dealt with it. People are always gonna judge you no matter what you do, so it doesn't matter if you're gay or not. What if you were Catholic and everybody else at the school was Christian? They're gonna judge that. It's always gonna be something. So be you, be yourself. Let your thing be what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Let your soul go.
Now you know Cindy Rios gonna cuss you out for making an entrance on my video.
Oh, shoot.
Cindy be going in on you, babe. She be going in. Like, why you can't let Tasha do her own video like she let you do yours?
Oh.
She be going in. Better watch out. Okay? All right. Next question is by Homeschool Royalty. What are some of your long-term goals with your family? Long-term goals: getting Elijah into college, buying some rental property, taking vacations, building a business to help others, which is shelter, job programs, things like that. I hope we can do it. I hope we are blessed with the ability to do those things for people and to help people, because that's like our main thing in life that we want to do, to help people. Charmaine says, which one of you popped the question and tell us the story? I'll pop the question. It was a surprise proposal. We have a video out there called Our Proposal Story. You can see the actual video a little bit. The Only Miss Higgins. What is your most memorable moment as a mother? Honestly, my most memorable, I would have to say when he was in 5th grade, his 5th grade graduation. I've had a lot of memorable moments, but this one sticks in my head. All of him and his friends were graduating, and to me it was him transitioning from elementary to middle school, and it was just a step, and it was a song that they sang. Don't remember what the song was, but I cried a little bit, and I was surprised that I cried because I'm not a crier like that. But yeah, I just remember my baby and him growing up. This question is from Burnell Church. When did you decide to introduce your son to Steph? How did you go about saying our son? I introduced Elijah to Stephanie when I think he was 7, and I had known her already for about a year and a half, maybe. That's when I finally introduced them, because I felt like, okay, we're going somewhere, and it's important. In the relationship I was in before her, I think I introduced Elijah to this person too soon, and I didn't like everything that went down. So I was like, the next one, I'm not going to introduce him like that unless I know I'm gonna be with this person. So yeah. And then how I went about calling, or let's say, our son. If you guys notice, I don't always say our son. Sometimes I say my son. I say it a lot, but I do also say our son. He's the reason why I started to say our son, because one day he came home from school and we were talking about something about school, and he mentioned to me, yeah, I was talking to my friend about my parents, and I was like, oh, okay. At this age, I think he was maybe 10 or 11. And I was like, okay, he feels that she's his other parent. Next. This is from King Shard.
Not Shard.
Not Shart, but Shard. If you could date a man, would you? And who would it be? Okay. If I could, I definitely could date a man if I wanted to. But excuse me, but I don't like men like that. Or I'll tell you, I have a man crush, but not a real man crush. So don't be like, oh, Tasha's bisexual. Anyway, Jadina. If y'all don't know him, it's the redhead guy. I don't know, but he's a cutie pie. Next question, Gentra07. Is your ex still involved with your son? She's talking about the girl that I was in a relationship with. I'm sorry, the woman I was in a relationship with when I had Elijah. Excuse me. No. At 10 years old, Elijah decided that he no longer wanted to have anything to do with her. So yes, when we broke up when he was 2, she still had a relationship with him all the way up until he was 10 years old. Okay, Jose Plaza said, what about the job you have, not doing taxes, but the computer stuff? How long did it take for you to get certified? It took me 2 years. It would have been a lot quicker if I would have been consistent, but it took me 2 years. I got a degree. I got an associate degree in computer networking and security management, which is like cyber security stuff. And no, it is not really hard. It's not really hard. It's not programming. Programming is a lot of math and all that. I don't have time for math. So it wasn't hard for me. Samantha Clausen, if you could pick a life lesson that you had to learn the hard way to teach your son the easier way, what would it be? I love that question. It would be to get to know the person that you are going to be in a relationship with, or that you're thinking of being in a relationship, before you move in and decide to shack up with them. There are too many relationships right now, male and female relationships, that get together and then decide, oh, we're gonna have a, or they don't even decide they're gonna have a baby. They just accidentally have a baby. And now you realize after a year or two, you don't even like this person. You don't really like the person they are. In the beginning, people are getting to know each other, and I don't think everything comes out because there's no reason to. You don't know what that person does when she or he gets angry, because you haven't had a chance to be angry with that person yet. You haven't had a chance to be bored with that person yet. You haven't had a chance to experience that person when she or he is going through stress. You don't know how they're going to react. When a person is just dating you, they're on their best behavior, not because they're being fake, but because there's no reason for them to give you everything and to divulge all of their life to you. But once they're comfortable with you, they're going to let it all out. And if there's some things that you aren't comfortable with, now you're already in this relationship for a year, now you got a baby, and now you're stuck. Now you got to worry about child support, or you got to worry about trying to get money from this man that is not trying to help you with your kid. Y'all just got to get to know each other before you jump the gun. That's all. Kiana, what made you interested in Steph? Interested in her, I was physically attracted to her, and I thought she had a beautiful personality. She was fun, and a few other things that I won't mention, but we had good chemistry. I'll say that. We had very good chemistry, extremely good. And she was independent, and she wasn't crazy, and she was fun, and she was honest. And I love that about her, that she was like brutally honest. She wasn't going to sugarcoat anything. She was going to tell you exactly how she felt. So you were never surprised with her. It's just, you know, I don't care how you feel about this, but I need to tell you that this is what it is. And she didn't play. I think that was probably the first time that I was like, oh yes. When I saw that there wasn't any way she was gonna let me run over her, I was like, okay, all right, you for real. She was like, nah, you ain't gonna do this. Guess this is what's gonna happen. And I was like, oh, okay, got you. Thomasina says, what is your religion? How is your relationship with Steph's parents? I already said, well, my religion, I don't have a religion. I'm spiritual. And my relationship with Steph's parents is very, very good. I love her parents, genuinely love them. I've never loved anybody's parents before, to be honest, never. I've been in a couple relationships where I got to know the people's parents, and it wasn't a relationship, you know, but with her parents, we have a good relationship. Irina says, what is one of the hardest things you've had to do? I like this question too, because I actually had to think about it for a second. But the hardest thing that I've ever had to do, and it was multiple times, was let go of someone that I loved. And I'm not talking about a relationship. I'm not talking about a girlfriend relationship. I'm talking about maybe family and close friends. I've had to let go and allow my heart to heal, which takes a long time when you really love somebody. A relationship is different. When it's family or friends that you love, not because of physical this or that, it's hard. But I had to let go, and that was hard for me, but I'm over it now. And then last question, Pam Gautreau. What was it like growing up with two deaf parents? For me, it was hard because I had to learn a lot of things on my own, so to speak, because like the new things that were going on, they knew what was going on in like their time, and what they knew about in their community. They had like a deaf community, they would hang around other deaf people and all that. They didn't hear what was going on like today, you know what I'm saying? So I had to learn a lot of things on my own. I had to do this and do that, but I had older siblings. I was the baby, so I did learn a lot from them. I'm sure it was probably hardest on my brother, who was the oldest child, who was the only child for a while. I had to help them, you know, talk to people for them a lot when I was very young. I don't think my life was any harder than anyone else's. I think it was just different. And I'm done. I love you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. All that. New subscribers, old subscribers. We love you. And we have a vlog channel. The link is in the description below. Push the notification bell so you know when we do videos and all that, premieres and live streams and all that. And then, what's the other thing, babe? Oh, the thumbs up and all that. Yeah. So, until next time, only good vibes.